at it, where are Megan Thee Stallion's friends? All these industry girlies will come and twerk with Megan, hang out with Megan, do remixes to her songs. And none of them are speaking out. I think I've seen, like, was it Cara? The two white girl actresses I should be friends with, they always stick up for her. I've seen Monique speak up for her. Where are all the girlies that are Megan's friends in the industry? What's going on? Hello? What happened to protect black women?
Ain't no friends in this game, you ain't learned that yet. Did I say that right? Yes, the famous words of Nicki Minaj. Yeah. And it's a very tough industry, like literally tough. And I had in one mind, I'm like, probably, GloRilla likes that song. And she thought, ah, man, no harm. I really like that song. It happens to me as well. I really like the song. And I remember, oh, look at what R. Kelly did. But I like it, some of his songs that they are childhood songs. And probably, how old is she? We look at her age, probably back in the days, that was like her go-to song back in those days. She forgot. Sometimes you forget your position in life. You just want to be yourself and you remember the good old days. But because of your position, people are going to read too much of it and be like, oh my God, I really like this song and I want to put it out there. But then I remember that, okay, this person harmed somebody close to me that I work with. And I like that Megan is so protective of herself. She's like, I'm not gonna allow anybody to play with me and then play on my face and then pretend to be my face in my face. I've done that with Nicki Minaj. I don't want to do that again. However, I'm glad they squashed their little beef. I call it little because it wasn't a beef. I believe it was a misunderstanding and people blew it out of proportion. And I think that's what happened. She was like, oh, girl, it wasn't like I'm trying to hurt you. I really like the song. And I didn't think that it will get to that position. And they spoke privately and then they went back to following each other. But again, people are just like, girl, it's not like that. It's not like I was trying. Like I'm saying, there's no friends in this game. You ain't learned that yet. Pills and potions. I don't know their songs, but yeah, that's a song. Because she knows as well that she probably trusted people and she got smoked as well. Because in that industry, even Beyonce knows this fact that our friends are old friends, like the people that she used to hang out back in the days. She keeps the same circle of people around her that she loves, that she trusts, that she can go to and be Beyonce without Beyonce the fame. People who knew her before all of that. And they won't need anything from her but to comfort her because they know the industry and what it's like. I think we all need that. Do you understand? I think we all want that at some point. And I think people don't give you that. Do you understand? So let me know what you think, guys, with the Megan and GloRilla situationship and their beef along the line. I'm gonna edit other people's stuff and include it in the video. And we're gonna share their thoughts and we're gonna talk about it. Let me know in the comments.
Baby, Megan Thee Stallion and GloRilla follow each other back on Instagram don't mean shit to me because as far as I'm concerned, my side eye towards GloRilla is still giving very much bombastic. Okay? I refuse to call that post a mistake. No, ma'am. I can't call it a mistake because a mistake usually follows with a quick correction. That post was up for a few hours. Now, GloRilla, you were real quick to clarify that nose job. But you let that story sit up for a few hours? That's fishy. Then your hairstylist gonna go on her page, on her story and talk shit too. That's fishy. Then you gonna go and post on Twitter talking about, I don't do this internet shit. It was a mistake. You ain't done. Come back. Come back. Clarify. Do you fuck with Tory or no? Clear that up. Because now it's a question mark there. That shouldn't be. It should be a period. What side of the fence do you lay on? Where do you lie? We need to know that. And I'm not usually one to say that the audience needs anything from a celebrity. But in this instance, yeah, clarity is needed, okay? From the standpoint of the fact that Megan has helped advance your career through you being the opening act on her tour and her hopping on tracks with you. And the fact that because of that, you now have a lot of fans who are also Megan Thee Stallion fans who have put money in your pocket. Okay? Not to mention, y'all portraying this friendship means people see y'all as friends. That ain't some friend kind of shit that you pull. That's some weird shit, okay? Even from the selfish standpoint of brand integrity, GloRilla, it would behoove you to clear up your stance on that fence. Remaining murky, remaining vague like that, that's concerning. Very, very fishy, okay? Something is murky in that water. Something's murky in that water. And those of y'all talking about, y'all, some of y'all are a little too quick to call it a mistake. And my thing about that is, if you were getting your head knocked between the washer and the dryer by a man, and you had a work comrade / friend who you have helped and looked out for and helped advance their career, and y'all built some kind of camaraderie or beyond that, and they are aware of said abuse, and they post a selfie of them and said abuser and leave it up for a few hours and then delete it and go, oops, oopsie, you're just gonna make that water under the bridge. Couldn't be me.
The girls are fighting after GloRilla posted an Instagram story mentioning Tory Lanez' song YDLA. Megan Thee Stallion clapped back by unfollowing GloRilla on Instagram and deleting all of their pictures. As you guys can see here, it says Megan Thee Stallion does not follow GloRilla, but GloRilla definitely still follows Megan Thee Stallion. The post, GloRilla said, "I'm forever grateful for the heart I have, the way I love, the way I treat people, my pure intent is all a blessing." Now this is all shocking because these two was just on tour together last year. They also have multiple songs together and on multiple projects, so this is all shocking to the fans. You guys, I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. Obviously, GloRilla posting a song of Tory Lanez was a breaking point in the relationship for Megan Thee Stallion, but I'm curious to know what went on behind the scenes to make Glo even go that far to post that. There might be a possibility that GloRilla posted the song by mistake. I'm not sure. I'm just here to report the news. I'm curious to know what y'all think about this. Let me know down in the comments. I was not expecting this. Has been in the news all day following her nose job, and now this. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, you guys. Peace.
Listen, Megan unfollowing GloRilla is a valid fucking crash out. I'm sorry. Like, did we not all just witness one of her old best friends betray her in real fucking time? Now is not the time to let another fake bitch slip through the fucking cracks. So yes, I'm not asking you no questions, bitch. I'm just gonna get rid of you. And then the timing of her posting whatever she posted is horrible. There is literally a free fucking Tory campaign happening on the goddamn internet right now. My girl was already on edge. However, I am very glad that the girls have decided to reconcile and follow each other back. I do feel like it was actually an honest mistake on GloRilla's end because there have been so many times that I have posted something on my story and I didn't know a fucking song was attached. I'm just trying to goddamn post something about my goddamn Zodiac. Also, does the fucking Shade Room get notifications every time a celebrity unfollows another fucking celebrity? Is there a specific person that just sits and watches celebrities' following count to see if it goes up and down? If so, how much is that job paying? Because I actually wouldn't mind applying for that. I already stalk a few niggas' Instagram for free, so I'm sure adding a few more to my roster won't hurt.